What's up, guys? The amount of star power that came out of the 2018 NFL draft class is amazing. How many of us expected all of these first-year players to generate such major impacts? It's too early to know for sure, but the 2018 class could be one of the finest in NFL history. But of course, along with all the breakout performances, there were some draft picks who failed to deliver in their first rookie years. While some look like superstars in the making, others showed that there's plenty of work to do if they're going to avoid the bust label. I'm Biondo, and today we present 5 2018 NFL rookies that look like stars and 5 that already look like busts. And if this is your first time around TPS, make sure to subscribe because we post videos every single day, every day. So go subscribe. Number 5, star, Denzel Ward. The Browns obtained the 4th overall pick from the Houston Texans, who sacrificed the selection to nab quarterback Deshaun Watson in 2017. The deal looks like a win-win for both teams now. The Texans got their franchise quarterback, while the Browns added another key component to an already promising defense. Ward couldn't have impressed much more in his rookie season, recording 3 interceptions and 11 passes defended. Ward was named to the Pro Bowl in his first NFL season. He garnered a 79.0 grade from Pro Football Focus, emerging as one of the game's better shutdown corners. He and Myles Garrett are going to have fun terrorizing opposing offenses for years to come. Finally, the future is bright in Cleveland. All it took was for them to simply not waste some top 5 draft picks. Ward is going to be one of the top corners in this era, if his rookie season was an indication of anything. Number 5, bust, Josh Allen. Are the Buffalo Bills sure this guy is their quarterback of the future? Time will tell if Allen is worthy of the number 7 selection, but the coaching staff ought to know that there is a lot of work to be done here. Allen dazzled with his incredible rushing abilities, but the passing game needs a lot of work. Of course, Allen can't be blamed for simply playing behind one of the league's worst offensive lines. Plus, he didn't have any big-time playmakers to throw the ball to. In his rookie season, Allen barely completed over half his pass attempts and had 2,074 passing yards and just 10 touchdowns against 12 interceptions. Allen had 8 rushing touchdowns, which is great, but it also nearly matched his total number of passing touchdowns. That's not exactly ideal. The Bills are going to have to fix the group around him in a timely manner. Allen won't be able to adapt if the O-line is this awful again, and 2 to 3 reliable pass catchers to help Allen wouldn't really hurt a bit. There's time for Allen to grow, but his rookie season can probably be labeled as a bust. Number 4, star, Bradley Chubb. The Broncos really needed a new quarterback heading into the 2018 draft, but John Elway didn't want to pass on the chance to draft a pass-rushing stud in Bradley Chubb. One thought of Chubb working alongside the great Von Miller was all Elway needed. He took the North Carolina State product with the number 5 pick. Chubb tuned in one of the most dominant rookie seasons for a defensive player in recent memory. He finished with 12 sacks on the season for 2 forced fumbles. Chubb placed just outside of the top 10 in sacks, while Von Miller racked up 14.5 of his own. It was another disappointing year for the Broncos in 2018, but the Miller-Chubb pass rushing duo is sure to do wonders. There is so much to love about this defense, and new head coach Vic Fangio should have lots of fun working with Miller and Chubb. Seriously, this could be the best pass rushing duo of this era. Miller is an elite talent in himself, and Chubb is only going to get better after an excellent rookie year. Enjoy it, Broncos fans. Number 4, bust, Rashad Penny. The good news is that the Seattle Seahawks had the NFL's best rushing offense in 2018, averaging a whopping 160 yards on the ground per game. The bad news is that first-round pick Rashad Penny didn't contribute much in his rookie year. Chris Carson led the way with 1,151 rushing yards, while Mike Davis added 514. Quarterback Russell Wilson only had 43 fewer rushing yards than Penny, and he had 18 less carries. Penny finished with a mere 419 rushing yards on the season, with just a pair of touchdowns. Seeing how much the Seahawks' ground game succeeded without large production from Penny, you have to think they're already regretting the choice to draft him. It's already hard to see how Penny will turn it around when the Seahawks already employ Carson and Davis. But hey, it's only year 1. Maybe bigger things are in store for Penny in 2019. Number 3, star, Baker Mayfield. Remember when people were shocked and critical of Cleveland's decision to draft Baker Mayfield with the 1st overall pick? Well, the doubters sure do look wrong. Mayfield only pieced together one of the greatest rookie seasons in NFL history. Despite being benched for the first 2.5 games, Mayfield finished with 27 touchdown passes, the most ever for a rookie QB. Imagine how many more it would have been if he started the whole year. On the season, Mayfield finished with a 63.8 completion percentage for 3,725 yards. Mayfield absolutely dazzled as a rookie, going 6-7 as the starter. Hey, that's a major upgrade for a team that went 0-16 the year before. And again, 2018 was only Mayfield's rookie year. Just wait and see what this man will do his sophomore year. For the first time in many years, Cleveland has a promising looking future, and it will start with their quarterback. Number 3, bust. Vita Vea. Addressing the defensive line with the 12th pick was a questionable choice for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Their front seven already has some big-time talent with Levante David and Gerald McCoy, but the Bucs felt the need to add more to the D-line. So they took Washington defensive tackle Vita Vea. Pro Bowlers Derwin James and Leighton Vander Esch were taken later in the first round. Tampa Bay sure could have used either one of them on their wretched defense. Vea struggled in his rookie season, registering a measly 3 sacks. He wasn't able to make much of an impact on that awful defensive unit, but again, there is time to turn it around. Perhaps new head coach Bruce Arians will find a way to do wonders with Vea. Number 2, star. Darius Leonard. My oh my, what a complete game changer the Indianapolis Colts have. The Colts had a dark and murky future heading into the 2018 season. Andrew Luck had missed the entire 2017 season with a shoulder injury. Nobody knew what to expect of first-year head coach Frank Reich. The offensive line and defensive units were terrible, but the Colts drafted a stud in guard Quentin Nelson, then used their second-round pick on South Carolina State linebacker Darius Leonard. What did Leonard do in his rookie year? Just about everything. Leonard led the NFL with 163 combined tackles. He also had 7 sacks, 8 passes defended, and 4 forced fumbles. He was a force all over the field, and the Colts defense went from one of the league's worst in 2017 to a championship caliber unit in Leonard's rookie year. The Colts made a surprise run to the playoffs and reached the AFC divisional round before falling to the Kansas City Chiefs. But hey, the future is looking incredibly bright with Luck. In fact, we're banking on the ladder to win Defensive Player of the Year in the very near future. Leonard did everything you could ask for in a linebacker, and this was only his rookie season. It's going to be fun watching him take over games over the long run. Enjoy him while you have him, Colts. Number 2, bust. Colton Miller. Well, John Gruden's first year back as an NFL head coach sure was an adventure. $100 million to trade Pro Bowl pass rusher Khalil Mack and star wide receiver Amari Cooper. And oh yeah, he led Oakland to a poor 4-12 record on the season. Gruden's first pick also leaves a lot to be desired after a forgettable rookie season. UCLA offensive tackle Colton Miller was taken with the 15th pick. It should be noted the Raiders traded down via the Arizona Cardinals, who selected quarterback Josh Rosen with the 10th selection. Miller wasn't alone as an underperformer on the Oakland offensive line, but he racked up a downright terrible 48.2 grade from Pro Football Focus. That fell into their below average category. The Raiders allowed 52 sacks during the regular season, tied for 5th most in the NFL. There's obviously lots of time for Miller to develop and grow as a reliable pass protector. But after his rookie year, it's not hard to believe he could also wind up as a big-time draft bust. Number 1, star. Saquon Barkley. Draft a generational running back prospect or Eli Manning's successor. The G-Man had a tough choice to make, but they ultimately decided to go with the former. It turned out to be the right call. Saquon Barkley, the hot prospect out of Penn State, wasted no time in tearing up defenses, looking every bit like a seasoned veteran. Barkley finished second in rushing yards on the season with 1,307, trailing only Ezekiel Elliott of the Dallas Cowboys. Barkley averaged 5 yards per carry and had 11 rushing touchdowns. If that's not impressive enough, consider that Barkley also had 91 receptions for 721 yards and 4 receiving touchdowns. Yep, this rookie got it done as an elite rusher as well as a playmaker in the passing game. Let's keep in mind just how horrible the Giants' offensive line was in 2018. Well, it has nowhere to go but up. Barkley's rookie season was nothing short of remarkable. And the best part is, he's only getting started. Number 1, bust. Josh Rosen. It's never fair to judge a quarterback after their rookie season. After all, NFL legends like Peyton Manning and John Elway made plenty of mistakes in their first season. They both became MVP winners and 2-time Super Bowl champions. That being said, perhaps no rookie was a bigger disappointment in 2018 than Arizona Cardinals signal caller Josh Rosen. It was expected that he would struggle in his first year, but we can't just give him a pass. That would be too easy. It's not Rosen's fault that Larry Fitzgerald and David Johnson regressed mightily, but you get our point. He had a mere 55.2 completion percentage for 2,278 yards and 11 touchdowns against 14 interceptions. Rosen went just 3-10 as the starter, and Arizona finished with the worst record in football. On the bright side, hello Nick Bosa. But again, just about everything went wrong for Arizona. Steve Wilks wasn't cut out for a head coaching gig. Fitzgerald had perhaps the worst season of his career. Johnson failed to regain that elite 2016 form, and the offensive line wasn't very good either. If there's one high 2018 first-round pick that carries the bust label most, it's Rosen. It's not entirely on him. We're just unsure if Arizona has put him in a position to succeed. We'll get a better idea where he's headed in 2019 and 2020. For now, keep your head up, Josh. It's still early. There's always time to get better. It's your first year. Which 2018 NFL rookies do you think will be stars and which will be busts? Join us in the comment section below. Make sure to follow myself and Total Pro Sports on social media. We post great content all the time. At least go check out our profiles. Like, give it a look, see what's up. Be like, oh, Instagram, Twitter. Cool. Go follow us. We appreciate it. We also appreciate likes. So if you like this video, give it a like. Takes one click. Right down below. Right there. And if this is your first time around TPS, make sure to subscribe because we post videos every single day. Every day. So go subscribe. Of course, thanks so much for watching. I'm Jason Biondo, and I'll see you next time.
On my knees.